Bonani! Happy New Year. Welcome back. It's 2017. Day 3. 3, 2, 3, 3. It's okay. Right, movie reviews. We're going to do Assassin's Creed first. Justin Cazale's brand new movie. If you don't know who Justin Cazale is, you should watch Macbeth because it is one of the best adaptations of Macbeth you'll ever see in your life. Assassin's Creed stars Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, Jeremy Irons, and it's basically about a guy who gets sent to death row, not realizing that he has lineage or he's a descendant of a crazy Spanish Creed guy who hides away an apple from the Knights Templar. And this giant company basically tries to go back into his mind and find the connection between him and his character. And then he goes back to the Spanish Inquisition, and then crazy stuff happens. I think that's a fair enough synopsis, I would say. You know, a lot of critics did slate this movie quite a bit. To be honest with you, when I finished the film originally, I was like, it's not very great. But I've pondered on it, and I actually quite liked it. It's a fun little popcorn movie. Popcorn's the best word I can use for it. You know, there's great action sequences. It's a very fast-paced. It's just a short 2 hours, but it's a really fast-paced film. So you just continuously, you know, in action, and there's stuff going on, and it's all very exciting, and you know, we love it. So I did like that aspect of it. The main problem with the action sequences is that not everyone's gonna pick this up, but it gave me a massive headache. Basically, when Justin Cazale is holding the camera, there's either a rigged shot or there's a free hand shot thing, and he chops and chips from one to one, and my head became really distorted from those sequences. The action is really good in it when it sticks to one set, one composition of the camera, one flow. But when it's cutting from one to the other, it just gave me a massive headache, and it really irritated me quite a bit. Obviously the plot's a bit thin. There's no real depth to the character either. You know, I feel like Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, and Jeremy Irons just gave this very stagnant performance. You know, they were really themselves. You'd never think that they were different people. I was like, oh, it's Marion Cotillard. She's talking science. Cool. You know, don't get me wrong. They're good at what they do, but it was just not for me in that aspect as well. But it's a great fun movie. Go watch it, because you know, January Oscar season's hitting now, so I'm gonna be reviewing Silence in my next video. So it's just like, you know, it's a thought-provoking time again now after watching a lot of junk over Christmas, like I have. And you can check out all the junk that I've been watching on my Letterboxd account, which is in the box below. And back to Assassin's Creed. Sorry. What else can I say? Justin Cazale really did bring a nice element to the film. It looks really nice in the aspect of it's very similar to how Macbeth actually looked like. A lot of reds, a lot of pasteurized kind of landscape, and just even the way the action sequences actually were going, except for the camera issues. I really did like that. And my final main issue with it was the ending. The ending was so abrupt. You know, it was setting up a sequel. Obviously, I don't really know if it's going to get a sequel. Only time will tell. But, you know, in the 75% stage of the film, there was such a great action sequence. Then we go to London, and it's a very abrupt ending. That was quite disappointing. But all in all, it's a decent movie. You should check it out. It's a good little popcorn flick. You know, if it's on sale on Blu-ray, probably I would buy it for $5 maybe. I wouldn't pay full price. But yeah, check out Assassin's Creed, guys. I would really recommend it. I did mention as well, I would show you stuff I picked up while I've been away or whatever. Not many Blu-rays, sorry about that, but I did say that I've got into vinyl and stuff, so we're gonna do that as well. It's only like a little handful of stuff, but I bought Pulp, Different Class. This is probably one of my favourite albums of all time. If you don't know, I'm a massive Pulp fan, and Jarvis Cocker is king. definitely. It's a great album, good little vinyl. Got I went to see the Chili Peppers in December. If you follow my blog, you should know. So I bought By the Way, which is actually one of the first like proper like CD albums I thoroughly listened to. A friend of mine in high school and me, we used to listen to this a lot. So I picked this one up as well. What else did we get? I'm a massive fan of the Smiths, and I picked up Meat is Murder because, well, it was quite cheap. It's a really good album, actually. I think it's maybe my favourite Smith album. I don't really know. It's very hard to decide. Queen is Dead's quite a good album too. And last but not least, another one from 2002, which I do really like, is Coldplay Rush of Blood to the Head. Before they sold out, this is a good album. Everything else sucks balls. I'm going to say this all the time, but I prefer the old Coldplay. There you go. What else did I get? I am very big into plays and stuff as well. I'm actually going to talk about a musical I went to watch when I was in London in the next video, called Lazarus, which is a David Bowie musical. But I'm reading a book called Angels in America. It's a play by Tony Kushner, very, very famous play, made in the late 80s, early 90s, about the AIDS crisis in America and the Reagan period. It's actually coming to the National Theatre in London in April, I believe, and it actually stars Andrew Garfield playing one of the main characters. I've always been interested to see the play, so I've been reading up. I'm almost finished, actually. I read most of it on the train up and down. Very, very good play. It's very... what's the best word? It's a very deep play, and its context does take a lot of digging in out of, but it's really worth a read if you want to go check it out. And tickets are on sale on the 20th of January on the National Theatre website at 8:30. If you do want to check it out, I would highly recommend it, because those tickets are going to sell like hotcakes. The only two Blu-rays I picked up while I was there, I picked up The Purge, triple collection. Love The Purge. Great little movies to watch, I think. They're very similar to how I feel about Assassin's Creed. It's just something you could put on. Really love the second one, Purge Anarchy. Is such a good movie. Really boils my blood a lot. And to be fair, the Election Year was actually quite a good one as well. And I also picked up Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless. Still not seen it. Trying to get back into French cinema again, so yeah. Okay guys, so if you need to contact me, details, like, comments, whatever, comments in the bottom. Check it all out. Thank you very much. Dankeschön, merci. Thank you, Dale. Arigato. See you in a bit.